Okay, I just saw the movie Freaky Tales from last year, and I kind of have a lot to say about it. So this will be an interesting one. Yeah, Freaky Tales. Pedro Pascal's in it, although it's a very small movie in terms of no big names, no big director. It's not a very marketable movie. I'm not even sure it was in theaters, but it had a pretty stellar cast. Jack Champion from Avatar. It had Ironheart in it. It had who later found out was Normani. Two shorts in it. Marshawn Lynch made a weird cameo. Ben Mendelsohn, Tom fucking Hanks. Let's get into it. So this movie split into 4 parts, and each of them have about like 50 flannels each. Like I don't know if it's just me noticing that, but like everybody's wearing flannels. Anyway, yeah, the first part is sort of punk rock, mean-spirited, good intention, obviously. It was a story about a bunch of punk rockers who fought back against these skinheads, racist skinheads, and won. It was cool. But I'm a big believer in this term I literally just made up a second ago. Bad acting ruins good movies, or bad acting makes good movies bad. And the actor that played the girl in the first part, she's a really bad actress, I'm sorry. And Jack Champion, I noticed this in Avatar movies too, he's not a great actor. This film isn't shot great. It isn't written great, it isn't acted great, but it's a cool movie. I do have some pretty heavy positives to say about this. The second one was Normani and Dominique Thorne playing these two aspiring rap artists who rap battle Too Short. Did kind of feel out of place with and everything. 3 was Pedro Pascal, and let me just say, I'm a fan, you know? Maybe I'm not as big of a fan of the type of, like the way he treats himself in media, like his personality in real life. But he's a really good classic star, you know, stone-faced. Reminds me, he looks a lot like Burt Reynolds, like, a lot. But yeah, that whole storyline was great. The Tom Hanks underdog bit was really funny. And then we get to the Sleepy Floyd bit, and it's just like so badass, man. Like I saw this one Love, Death, and Robots episode, and it reminded me of that. Like it seems like the type of thing that would have been meant to be animated, like especially in those fight scenes. But you know, they pulled it off, and it was really great. I love everything this movie stands for. There were some questionable parts in terms of acting and stuff. Another thing I want to mention, which I really think is hilarious, is that the movie is like striking out on the needle drop front. First, the last 2 songs they played, "This Is What You Want, This Is What You Get," it was used in Marty Scream only a few months later, and the outro song they used, which kind of is meant to sum this whole movie up, is "Underdog" by Sly and Family Stone, and that was sort of the whole song of the Running Man. It's like the Running Man song, so you know, didn't do too good there. I'm gonna Google right now if this movie was in theaters. I haven't really heard about this, surprisingly, because it was a Pedro Pascal movie. Okay, so it made $2,000 internationally, so it didn't really. Yeah, I was a fan. It definitely reads like a spec script, not a very good one. Well, I don't know if this was the film that Pedro Pascal did over Weapons. I'm much happier with Josh Brolin's performance. And it is surprising how, you know, Tom Hanks would agree to do something like this. Like, look, as I said before, the movie's not good. It's not a good movie, but I recommend it, you know. It's a good time. It's not too long. It's just a fun experience. Sleepy Floyd's badass. I would watch an entire spin-off of them. But that's about it. Otherwise, I'm out of this universe. There was a lot that I was, like a lot of this mystery with the green ooze or the psychotropic, I don't even know what it's called, but kind of just let it go. Would have liked to see some of that explained or therefore revisited, but yeah, this was fun. You know, if you saw it, I'd be surprised, but let me know what you think. This is maybe like, it's a good 6 out of 10, 6.5. Yeah, peace out.